Welcome to the Own Your Best Life podcast. I'm May Emson, your host, leadership and mindset coach. Here, we talk all things spiritual, mindset, business, leadership, and wellness for the modern seeker who wants to align their life with purpose and inspiration. We'll cover career changes, stress management, meditation, energy, intuition, and more. Each episode holds spiritual and practical tools to help you live a life of your wildest dreams without getting burnt out along the way. Ready to live a life on your own terms? This is the Own Your Best Life podcast. Welcome, friends, to episode number 74 of the Own Your Best Life podcast. So there comes a time in our life when we begin to wonder who we are. We wonder what we want to do with our lives, how we want to live, and the kind of person that we want to be. And this often happens at moments of transition. We are somewhat dissatisfied with life, or we know that there is more to life than what we are experiencing, and we're ready and we want some things to shift into place, and we want to shift our identity. So your identity is a self-concept. It is your own set of aligned values, goals, your expectations of the way you see yourself, even your physical self. It's the way you look, dress, talk, and behave. And it is also one of the most important ways to make changes in your life. And when we see ourselves differently, we behave differently. So identity can come from your lived experiences. It's who you've been. And if you've been working for so long at one place doing one thing, you see yourself as that person who does this kind of work at this kind of place. And as a parent, you might also have a very strong sense of identity. You might also be struggling with your identity because something massive has changed in your life. You've changed jobs, family, or you've moved to a different place or even a different phase in your life. And you're now wondering, who am I now? And I love working with clients on identity because it is the genesis for so much of a deeper transformation and an understanding of who you are and what you want out of life. And one of the questions that you've probably never thought about is this: who am I when no one is here and there's nothing to do? And this kind of question disrupts everything, especially if you are a doer or achiever. If you're someone that loves to people please and solve problems, it's hard not to identify yourself with the things that you do. And this is something that we've just been conditioned to do. We don't get asked who we are. We get asked to do things. We get asked to be things. We get asked from other people and our organizations and society to be the people they want us to be for them. And when I burned out multiple times in different jobs and roles before realizing that there was something about me, not the job or the place, that had to change, my identity was one of a person that does. I loved doing. I loved being productive. I loved getting things done. I loved achieving. I loved pleasing people. I loved solving problems. I loved even being behind the scenes working on something. And was there anything really wrong with this? No. But I didn't know who I was when I didn't have something I had to get done. And so what do I love, or what do I love to do with a lot of spare time? What would I even enjoy doing on a weekend? I didn't really know. Now, these questions are easy to answer, and they're very clear to me because I've spent time getting to know myself and who I am when I don't have to be someone for someone. So identity is who you are, and if you are struggling with identifying and understanding who you are, it is hard to shift into who you want to be. Our identities create the results we have in our life, and we want to be aligned so well with our identities that we will go out of our way to be consistent. You'll probably notice that if you are a kind person and you identify as such, you will go out of your way to be kind. If you're a parent, you'll do whatever you need to do to take care of your kids, especially when you identify yourself as a parent. If you identify yourself as a doer, you will get it done. And the trouble with identity is that we don't know what is really authentic. When we try to be someone that we don't really feel is us, we struggle. And we see these symptoms show up in our lives in terms of burnout or some kind of breakdown. And this is where it all starts to fall apart. And this is where we stay stuck in the same patterns and the habits that we've always encountered. It takes persistence, it takes focus and a vision to not only identify where you've been stuck, but to move yourself out of those behaviors so that you're acting from an authentically true place. And identity makes it all the much easier. When you've identified and defined what feels authentic to you, it's like you're unlocking the keys to the world. It's a level of freedom that even most adults don't master until they're at an age where they stop caring about what other people think. This is why we generally see older people just doing whatever they want to do, and we feel that they're just so authentic. And for some, that can take their entire lifetime, and for others, it just never even happens. So true freedom comes from allowing yourself to fluidly shift identities and not stay stuck in one place, to continue to let go, to ascend, to move, to flow with whatever life is presenting to you, and to know that there isn't a right or wrong in who you are. And if there is one message that I can give to you this week, it's that there isn't a wrong or right way to be. There is an appropriate way to be for the kind of results you want to have. And if you can lock into that long enough to take action from that place, you will have the entire world at your fingertips. And my wish for you is that you will always know deeper peace, that you will always know more joy, clarity, and happiness each time you hear from me, and that you understand that life truly can be well lived and well loved, and you are not stuck in this one place where you might feel stuck right now forever. So take this opportunity to hear what I'm saying about identity and let it move you to action. Let it move you to be inspired to think that the thing you desire that will be of high service to you and those around you really is possible. And not only that, that you can hold enough space for it in your life, in your brain, in your field of vision, that you will allow yourself to move into that new identity where this is not just possible, but it's your reality. So if this topic resonates with you and you really want to see those next level transformational results in your life, you will absolutely love coaching. And getting coached consistently is that spark that lights the fire to make the change you're looking to make. It is the first step to creating clarity, to making a shift and starting to move obstacles out of your way so that you can move forward. So you can go to www.mayemson.com/contact to learn more and to set up a consult. I love you, my friends. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for joining us this week on Own Your Best Life. Make sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts so that you'll never miss a show. And while you're at it, can you please rate and review on iTunes? I would so appreciate it. Share it with a friend, take a screenshot of it, and tag @MayEmson. This helps continue to get the word out. For more show notes and resources, check out www.mayemson.com. You'll have all the links to everything you heard here today. Thanks so much for listening. It's time to own your best life.